Hey everybody, Vince Crisler here. I'm the Chief Information Security Officer for Celerium. Excited today to talk to you a little bit more about Data Breach Defender for the Defense Industrial Base. One question we get a lot is, what does using Data Breach Defender look like for your average small or medium-sized defense contractor? Well, the first part is getting it set up and configured, and this is really where we shine. This is just a matter of integrating Data Breach Defender with your firewall that you have up and running. We don't have any hardware or software to deploy. We just use features that are native to your firewall. And most of the firewalls you all are using, because you're operating in a more secure environment, support these features natively and quickly and easily. So the first thing is getting it integrated to send us data. What we're receiving out of your firewall is the syslog or net flow. It's basically the records of the network traffic that are coming across your network, none of the content. So we're not seeing any sensitive data at all, which really sets us apart from some of these hardware approaches that might be sitting on a span port or inline. That process can take 15 minutes to set up. The next is, if you actually want to block and protect your network, which you do, is to configure that firewall to receive the block lists, or maybe your firewall has an API integration to configure the block lists. But again, that's a very quick, easy setting. We can walk you right through it. Once you're up and running, instantly you're going to start seeing data about level of traffic coming into your network and threats associated with it. The most significant threats that are coming across your network we score is a 9, which is high threat, high confidence, and then kind of the numbers go down from there. So immediately after deploying it, you're going to get a visibility into what's happening on your network. Over time, you'll have the ability to configure alerts and view reports. These will give you insights into potential data breaches on your network. If you have the alerting and reporting configured correctly, one of the things we can see with some of our machine learning and AI capabilities is, if there's a new endpoint that your network is sending data to that it hasn't sent data to before, and it exceeds a certain threshold, say, 50 megs or 100 megs, you're going to get an alert about that. And you're going to know, hey, we're offloading data somewhere else. We should probably make sure we're intending to do that. Another cool capability is the ability to iterate through infrastructures that you might be communicating with. One thing we've seen start to pop up on attackers' techniques are to use third-party backup services that are legitimate, fully authorized backup services like Wasabi. And when they actually get into your network, they start to offload data to Wasabi. So if you see that and you're using Wasabi for backups, you don't think anything of it. But what they're doing a lot of times is they're taking this from another server in your network, and will alert you to say, hey, there's a computer in your network that doesn't normally send data to Wasabi that is sending data to Wasabi, and you should take a look at it. So that's a feature that has kind of come up in the last couple of months, and people are really excited about it. Some of the other things we're doing around containment, so the ability to specify alerting and containment options to be able to block those threats. This is especially important during evenings and weekends when you may not have folks in the office. The ability to know that Data Breach Defender is working behind the scenes without you having to do anything is pretty cool. On a day-to-day basis, you don't really need analysts interacting with the platform. If you have it configured and set up correctly, it's going to keep its eyes open for you, detect potential things of concern, and alert you. So if you're interested in learning more about Data Breach Defender, reach out and let us know. We'd be happy to demo the product and show you what it's all about.